विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुर्गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः। गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। गुरवे सर्वलोकानां विषजे भवरोगिणां निधये सर्वविद्यानां श्रीदक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानामालयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादशङ्करं लोकशङ्करम् अपारकरुणासिन्धुं ज्ञानदं शान्तरूपिणं श्रीचन्द्रशेखरगुरुं प्रणमामि मुदान्वहं। परित्यज्य मौनं वठादस्थितिं च व्रजन् भारतस्य प्रदेशात् प्रदेशं मधुस्यन्ति वाचा जनान् धर्ममार्गे नयन्। श्रीजयेन्द्रो गुरुर्बाधिचित्ते नमामः शङ्करान् वाक्यविजयेन्द्रसरस्वतीं श्रीगुरुं दिष्टमार्गारुणेतारं सन्मतिप्रदं सद्गुरुचरणारविन्दाभ्यां नमः। श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः। हरिः ओम्. So here in the third chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is talking about two different paths for two different people. So normally people will get confused when they read these shlokas. Even Arjuna gets confused. Arjuna again asked Krishna the same question. Hey Krishna, what should I do? Tell me in one simple thing. Whether I should do karma or I should go for jnana. So that is the question here. Krishna, being Krishna, answers, he does not answer directly. He is saying, hey Arjuna, I am telling these things. What you should do, you should choose based upon your status. So I am telling about the conditions. If you fulfill these conditions A, B, C, D, E, you should do karma. If you fulfill XYZ condition, then you should do jnana. Then Arjuna is asking, hey Krishna, what should I do now? Hey Arjuna, how will I know that whether you fulfill those conditions or not? Only you will know. So even for us, that is applicable. What conditions we fulfill? What is our status? If our status is, hey, I have got enough chitta shuddhi, right? I do not feel like doing any karma. Here it is very, 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 very important, because people will say, I do not feel like doing Sandhya Vandanam, so I am not going to do Sandhya Vandanam. They will quote this, the third chapter of Bhagavad Gita. I do not feel like doing any puja, so I am not going to do any puja. Krishna does not say that. If you do not expect any phalam, that any has to be underlined. Any means not only spiritual phalam, that is punyam or papam, even secular phalams. Am I expecting my next meal? That is a phalam. Expecting next meal. Do I have to worry about my next meal? As long as I worry about my next meal, you should do karma. And when you do secular karma, it is without any telling, you have to understand that you have to do sacred karma. Because secular karma is going to give you punyam and papam. Spiritual karmas are also going to give you punyam and papam. As long as I yearn for a living, as long as I make money. Question will be there, why do you make money? He will say, I want money for my security, peace and happiness. Then Shastra say, okay, it is not enough that you earn money, you should also do your Sandhya Vandanam, daily puja, etc. As long as I worry about what is going to be my next meal. Okay, I want to eat gulab jamun. It has been a while since I told gulab jamun, so I am telling. I want to eat gulab jamun tomorrow. I want to eat puri kurma tomorrow. I want to eat a roti and sabzi tomorrow. As long as I have this earning, as long as I have these likings, then I have to work for that, right? If I want to eat gulab jamun, then I have to prepare gulab jamun, or I have to hire somebody to prepare gulab jamun, or I have to buy items for gulab jamun. For those things, I need money. In order to get money, then I have to work. So if I am working, there is no excuse for not doing Sandhya Vandanam. But there are people who do not worry about all these things. Rain or shine, I do not care. I do not own anything. So I do not have to protect anything. If I own things, then I have to, yoga and kshema come together. Yoga means earning things, earning new things. Kshema is protecting those things which you have earned. So as long as I don't have to worry about, as long as I don't worry about my yoga and kshema, then for those people, Krishna says, I don't have to do any work. I mean, for those people, they don't have to do any work. Because they have attained Chitta Shuddhi, they have attained Atma Jnanam. So only those people who have attained Atma Jnanam can be like that. You go to Tiruvannamalai, there will be lots of yatis. You know, any sannyasi, they do not stay in one place for more than 3 days. They do not cook their own food. You know, probably the only possession that they have is their kaupinam and some cloths. That's it. They do not own anything. They don't have any. That is true sannyas, right? So if you have that Atma Jnanam, don't do any work. If you do not have Atma Jnanam, people who don't have Atma Jnanam can again be categorized into two. People who want Atma Jnanam, people who are blissfully ignorant of that Atma Jnanam. We are in the first stage, right? We are not ignorant of Atma, we want Atma Jnanam. So Shastra will give us the term mumukshus. So we are all mumukshu, moksha icha. We have moksha icha. So we should do karma not for the sake of phalam of karma. We should do karma as aradhanam to Bhagavan. People who are not into Atma Jnanam, they have to do karma for the phalam of karma. They need their own punyam. They need their punyam. They will get their own papam. So because of punyam and papam, they will get good health, they will get good wealth, they will get good wife, they will get good children, etc. And in this janma. And after the Deha Vyoha, they will go to Svargaloka and they will have visa for Svargaloka for a limited amount of time. And after the visa period get over, Punarapi Jananam, Punarapi Maranam, Punarapi Janani Jatare Shayanam, Yuhasamsare, Pagudustare, Kripaya Pare, Pahimurare, Bajagovindam, Bajagovindam, Govindam, Bajamudamate. But we do not fit into that category. We do not want any punyam or papam. Right? We do not want any punyam or papam. We do not care about swarga or naraga. What we care about? We care about jnanam. So doing karma as an aid for jnanam. Doing karma for chitta shuddhi. I do not want punyam or papam. I want the purification of mind. Why do I need purification of mind? I need purification of mind in order to understand the jnanam. You have a mirror. You want to gain knowledge from the mirror. What knowledge you can gain from the mirror? You will gain knowledge of your own body from the mirror. If the mirror has got lots of impurities, when you stand in front of the mirror, you will think that all those impurities belong to your body. Right? If you want to have true jnanam from the mirror, what we should do? We should take some Kleenex, we should wipe the mirror, spick and span, spot free. Only when we wipe the mirror, we will get true knowledge of ourselves. In the same way, our mind is like that mirror. Our mind is like that mirror. Our mind is like that spotted mirror, stained mirror. If I want to get pure knowledge of myself, what should I do? Before going and standing in front of the mirror, I should have the mirror cleaned. Only when I clean the mirror spot free, when I stand in front of the mirror, it is going to reveal my true self. In the same way, we should clean our mind. That process is technically called as Chitta Shuddhihi. That process is technically called as Chitta Shuddhihi. And that Chitta Shuddhihi is brought about by doing karma. Karmanaiva hi samsiddhim astita janakadayaha lokasangrahamevapi sampashyan kartumarhasi. Hey Arjuna, do not think that if you keep on doing karma, you cannot get jnanam. No. We have to give example, right? Krishna gives the example of Janaka. I mean, don't think Janaka as father of Sita. Father of Sita is also Janaka. Whoever has ruled Janakapura is called as Janaka. Janakpuri, that Nepal area. So that Janakapura, whoever has ruled that place is called as Janaka. Karmanaiva hi samsiddhim astita janakadayaha. Hey Arjuna, Krishna could have given other examples. Right, in Srimad Bhagavatam, we talk about lots of examples. There is a butcher. In Srimad Bhagavatam, there is a butcher who has got Atma Jnanam, but he keeps on doing butchering job because that is his karma. So Krishna could have given any other example. But the problem then Krishna would face is Arjuna will tell, okay, Krishna, I will leave fighting and then I will go do that job. Because Arjuna is looking for any reason not to fight. So Krishna has to give the same example at the same level as Arjuna. Right. So, the example that Krishna has to give should be a king. So that is why Krishna gives the example of Janaka, the king. Karmanaiva hi samsiddhim astita janakadayaha lokasangrahamevapi sampashyan kartumarhasi. Hey Arjuna, even people like Janaka, the king of Janakapuri, Karmanaiva hi samsiddhim astitaha. They got Atma Jnanam after purification by doing karma. Karmanaiva hi. Karmani eva, that evakara means karmatinale. Avaludaya swadharma karmatinale. That has to be there. Janaka did not do some other's karma. Janaka did his swadharma, which is to rule the kingdom. But with what attitude Janaka did that karma? With Nishkama attitude. Whatever I do does not belong to me. Ai kayena vacha manasendrirva buddhyatmanava prakrite svabhavat karomi yadyat sakalam parasmai narayanayeti samarpayami. With that attitude, Janaka did karma. And then he purified his mind, Chitta Shuddhi, and the purified mind, he got Atma Jnana. Loka sangrahamevapi sampashyan kartumarhasi. Hey Arjuna, you are not alone. You are not alone. Loka sangraham has to be there because you are kings. Right? Tomorrow, somebody should not quote Arjuna and say, hey, Arjuna retreated. Arjuna, he retreated. Instead of fighting, he went for Bhikshacharanam. I am also going to do that. The problem Arjuna faces is that he wants to fight his kith and kin. That is why Arjuna retreated. Somebody will be, someday later, somebody will be having problem with his wife. And they go, no, I am going to take sannyasa. Why do you take sannyasa? Because Arjuna did that. Arjuna faced the problem which he did not want to do, so he took sannyasa. I also have a problem which I don't want to face, I will also take sannyasa. So nobody should do like that, Arjuna. Loka sangrahamevapi. At least for Loka Kalyana, you have to do your karma. That is why sannyasis, all Periyavas and all, they do lots of karma. Mahaperivalo, Perikara Perivalo, Avaluடைய மடி விழுப்பு, அவா ஃபாலோ பண்ற சாஸ்திரம் இதெல்லாம் தேவையே கிடையாது அவளுக்கு. They will take bath 4 or 5 times a day. They will not eat any anachara food. Like they still do Chandramaulishwara puja. What benefit do Periva get from doing all this puja? We do puja. Why? Because we want punyam. We do puja. Why? Because I want that promotion. I do puja because I want to buy car, I want to buy land, I want to buy house. Why should Periva do puja? Periva does not have to do any puja. In fact, he is Paramahamsa Parivrajaka. He do not, he is Varna, Atyashrami. They do not come under Varnashrama itself. Right? They are beyond the sannyasis, regular sannyasis. But they still do karma. Why not? Because they have to lead us. Loka sangrahamevapi. They think that they feel that whatever they do has an effect on the society. Tomorrow somebody should not come and tell Shankaracharya re kudikam puja pandra. Should not tell. That is why they do all these things. Right? The karma, that achara that they follow is impossible for any person, even for a regular sannyasi to follow. That many times they will take bath. We would have never seen Periva eating or drinking water. Right? That much tapas they have. Why? Loka sangrahameva karma karoti. Loka sangrahattukaga karma pandra. Avalukku and karmanala 10 paisa prayojanam kediyadu. Why not? Next shloka, Krishna gives answer. Hey Arjuna, all these people in Kali Yuga, they do not have any time to go through original granthas. They do not have any time to go through Manusmriti. They will only tell, okay, Manusmriti erikinum. But how many of the people who want to destroy Manusmriti has actually read Manusmriti? Zero. The other thing is also zero. Unfortunately, how many people who keep Manusmriti at a very high pedestal has actually read Manusmriti? That is also zero. Because we don't have time for doing anything. We will have time for doing everything except for doing Swadhyaya. So, Manusmriti erikinunu solravunukku Manusmriti padichadilla. All these TV debates you can see. There will be like other group who say, no, Manusmriti is very big. Whether this person has read Manusmriti, no, this person also has not read Manusmriti. Bhagavad Gita ஒழிக்கணும்னு படிச்சு சொல்றவனுக்கும் Bhagavad Gita படிக்கிறதுக்கு நாழி இல்ல. Bhagavad Gita வச்சு பூஜை பண்றவனுக்கும் Bhagavad Gita படிக்கிறதுக்கு நாழி இல்ல. Right? We don't have any time to do any swadhyaya. Then how we do all this karma? எங்காத்து பெரியவா எங்க அப்பா பண்ணிருக்கா நான் பண்றேன். यद्यद् आचरति श्रेष्ठः तत्तदेवेतरो जनः स यत् प्रमाणं कुरुते लोकस्तदनुवर्तते. यद्यद् आचरति श्रेष्ठः तत्तदेव इतरो जनः स यत् प्रमाणं कुरुते लोकः तद् अनुवर्तते. Whatever the idols, IDOL, idol, whatever those idols do, those leaders do, yatyat acharati shresthaha tattadeva itaro janaha kurute. They will just follow that and then they will do. They do not have any time they have neither time nor intention to analyze their thing. அவா அப்படி பண்ணியிருக்கா, நான் பண்ணியிருக்கேன். பெரியவா குளிக்காமல் பூஜை பண்ணிட்டான்னா நம்ம அப்படியே இதுவாக சொல்லிடுவோம். அவளுக்கு குளிக்கணுங்கிற அவசியம் கிடையாது, அவளுக்கு பூஜைங்கிற அவசியம் கிடையாது. He does not have to take bath, he does not have to do any puja. But if பெரியவா is like that, then we will say பெரியவாளே பூஜை பண்ணல, நான் ஏன்பா பூஜை பண்ணணும். Sannyasi do not have any anushtana, they do not have any sandhya vandanam, but பெரியவா will do sandhya vandanam. பெரியவா will do trikala anushtana. Why not? He is not going to get anything by doing that anushtana. We have to do anushtana. Why? Because if we do not do our sandhya vandana, we will get pratyavaya papam. What papam are they going to get? They are beyond punyam or papam, but they still do anushtana. They still follow the madi, viluppu, echalpatha, etc. very religiously. No, we had heard about Mahaperiva even after undergone problems in his eye. He has undergone cataract operation. The doctor said, okay, do not take shower for a couple of days. Mahaperiva will say, okay. In the same evening, he would have taken bath. Because he has to do Chandramauleshwara Puja. When you have to do Chandramauleshwara Puja, you have to do this. Mahaperiva has not taken bath. Nobody is going to tell anything. But later people will say, okay, anniki avar appadi pannaro no, naan inniki ipdi pandren. Yadyad acharati sreshtaha tattadevetaro janaha sayat pramanam kurute lokaha tadanuvartate. All the other people will have that as pramana and then blindly follow that. So if the leaders of a community is not proper, then that community will never be proper. That is why Shastra says, Swami Dayananda Saraswati says, choose your idols properly. Because normally what do we do now? We will try to emulate our stars, our idols. Rajinikanth pidikkumna, he will try to emulate Rajinikanth when he is walking. He will try to emulate Rajinikanth when he is talking. Rajinikanth pesra mariye pesuvaan. ஏதோ ஒரு படத்தில் ரஜினிகாந்த் பிடிக்கும்னா அந்த படத்தில் ரஜினி எப்படி பண்ணானோ அதே மாதிரியே பண்ணுவோம். எனக்கு கிரிக்கெட்டில் சச்சின் பிடிக்கும், விராட் கோலி பிடிக்கும். We will follow whatever they do. We will try to follow their mannerisms. Okay, Virat Kohli become vegan. I am also going to become vegan. We will do all these comedies, right? So that is what Krishna says. Sayat yadyat acharati sretaha tattadeva itaro janaha sayat pramanam kurute lokaha tat anuvartate. They will follow everything that their idol do. So we have to carefully choose our idol. Because if we chose a wrong idol, then we are going to follow whatever he does or they do. Then if they andheneva niyamana yathandaha comes, a blind leading another blind. So when not only he will go to hell, he will also take you to hell. So we have to choose our idols properly. And if we become at the status of an idol for somebody, then it is absolutely essential that we follow the rules and regulations of Shastra properly as well. ரொம்ப பெரியவாள், கிரகஸ்தாவில் இருக்கிற பெரியவாளையே பார்த்தோன்னா அவள்லாம் அதை பண்ணணுங்கிற அவசியமே இருக்காது. பட் அவள்லாம் பண்ணுவாள். கார்த்தால ஸ்நானத்திலிருந்து எப்படி ஸ்நானம் பண்ணணும், அப்படியே தர்மசாஸ்திர புஸ்தகத்தில் நீங்கள் எடுத்து பார்க்குறதெல்லாம் இதில் இருக்கும், அவளோட ஆச்சரணையில் இருக்கும், ஆச்சாரத்தில் இருக்கும். They don't have to do anything because they would have, even though they are at the level of grihastha, they are beyond the punya and papa and all. But they will still do. Krishna says, hey Arjuna, why take any example? Just look at me. Name parthasti kartavyam trishulokeshu kinchana nanavaptam avaptavyam vartayevacha karmani. Hey Arjuna, why look at anybody? Look at me. I do not have anything to be gained from this creation. Bhagavanukku punyam irukka, பகவானுக்கு பாப்பம் இருக்கா, ஏதாவது இருக்கா சொல்லுவோம். பகவான் கம்சனை வதம் பண்ணார், ஓகே, பகவான் ஹாஸ் காட் 100 புண்ணியம்ஸ். பகவான் வெண்ணை திருடினார், பகவான் ஹாஸ் காட் 10 பாப்பம். ஏதாவது இருக்கா பகவானுக்கு புண்ணியமோ பாப்பமோ ஸ்வர்க்கமோ நரக்கமோ ஏதாவது இருக்கா? இல்லை அவருக்கு இந்த கர்மா பண்ணால்தான் நீ இஸ் கோயிங் டு கெட் செக்யூரிட்டி, பீஸ் ஆர் ஹாப்பினஸ், ஒன்றுமே கிடையாது. பகவான் டஸ் நாட் ஹாவ் எனிதிங். That's what he says. Name parthasti kartavyam trishu lokeshu kinchana. Hey Arjuna, for me, I do not have anything to do. Nanavaptam avaptavyam. Na anavaptam. Anavaptam na. There is nothing in this universe that I have not achieved. Nanavaptam. Na avaptavyam. There is nothing in this universe that is yet to be achieved by me. But even I, what should I do? Karmani vartayevacha. I do my Sandhya Vandanam. If you take Srimad Bhagavata, if you take Ramayana, ராமாயணத்தெல்லாம் பார்த்தேன்னா சர்க்கத்துக்கு சர்க்கம் வால்மீகி போடுவார். ராமர் கார்த்தால எழுந்து சந்தியாவந்தனம் பண்ணார், ராமர் கார்த்தால எழுந்து ஸ்நானம் பண்ணார், ராமர் கார்த்தால எழுந்து சந்தியாவந்தனம் பண்ணார், கிருஷ்ணர் சந்தியாவந்தனம் பண்ணார். கிருஷ்ணர், he is Bhagavan, but he still went to Sandipani Ashrama to learn, to do his adhyayana. Rama is Bhagavan, he still had to do Patashala to do his adhyayana. வைனா நாளைக்கு யாரும் கிருஷ்ணர் அத்தியனம் பண்ணாரா பண்ணலையோன்னு, அதனால் நானும் பண்ணல. ராமர் அத்தியனம் பண்ணாரா பண்ணலையோன்னு, அதனால் நானும் பண்ணல. ராமர் சந்தியாவந்தனம் பண்ணாரா பண்ணலையோன்னு, நானும் பண்ணல. கிருஷ்ணர் சந்தியாவந்தனம் பண்ணாரா பண்ணலையோன்னு, நானும் பண்ணல. மகாபாரத வாரில் போர் நடந்துட்டு இருக்கு. டூரிங் சந்தியா காலா they will just stop the war. They will do sandhyavandanam and then they will start the war again. That is why it is called as dharma yuddham. Right? Kausalya supraja rama purva sandhya pravartate uttishta narashardula kartavyam daivamannikam. This is shloka from Srimad Ramayana. We normally know the shloka as Suprabhatam, but the first shloka of Suprabhatam is from Valmiki Ramayana. It is told by Vishwamitra to Rama. When Vishwamitra took Rama and Lakshmana to the forest, the first day Rama and Lakshmana slept. Vishwamitra is waking them. Hey Rama, Kausalya, Supraja, Rama. Hey Rama, you have to wake up. Why should I wake up? Rama is asking. Urva Sandhya Pravartate. Hey, in the east direction I can see the signs of sun coming. Urva Sandhya Pravartate. Rama is asking, so what? Uttishta Narashardhula Kartavyam Devamannikam. Annika, hey Rama, you have to do Sandhya Vandanam. You can be Rama, you can be Krishna, you can be Parameshwara, no question. But if you have to do Sandhya Vandana, you have to do Sandhya Vandana. If you have to do Puja, you have to do Puja. Even Rama did that. People who study Vedanta, the first thing that they leave is they will leave their Sandhya Vandanam, Puja, etc. Why na? Krishna karma panni prayojaname illantar, adanaala Sandhya Vandanam vidren, Puja vidren. Sonna Krishna Sandhya Vandanatha vidala. Sonna Krishna Puja vidala. Nanavaptam avaptavyam vartayevacha karmaninu kadasi naal varaikum avalude anushthanathai panninde da irundha. இதுதான் மகாபெரிவா திருப்பி 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 தெய்வத்தின் குரல்ல சொல்லிகிட்டே இருக்கா. It is not enough to study Vedanta. The major problem with people studying Vedanta in a very non-traditional manner is they will think that when I study Vedanta, I understand that I don't have to do any karma. When I understand that karma is not going to be beneficial, first thing I will leave is to do Sandhya Vandanam, to do Devata Puja, but they will do all the other blessed things. They will go to restaurant, eat, they will make money for their living, they will worry about buying a car, they will worry about buying this thing, all the other things they will worry, only spiritual karma they will live. இவர் வேற சொல்லிட்டார், சர்வ தர்மான் பரித்யஜ்ய மாமேகம் சரணம் விரஜன்ட்டார். So people will just misunderstand all these things. They will live. Mahabharata says, hey, you should be very, 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 very careful when studying all these things. Doing karma is very, 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 very important. So important that even Bhagavan does that. Name parthasi kartavyam trishulokeshu kinchana nanavaptam avaptavyam vartayevacha karmani. This we will finish today's class. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate.